Previously on Liar.
Would you like to go for a drink?
Sure, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You raped me, Andrew!
I'm telling you, he recorded it, and the sick bastard still has it somewhere.
He attacked you in our house. He needs to face the consequences for that.
I couldn't do something like that. You do believe me, don't you? Yeah. Of course I do.
You and Tom.
I'm so sorry. Bloody stupid! Please don't say that.
You're the one person I trusted.
Lizzie, what happened?
All these other kids.
I'm gonna tell them that we need time apart.
I mean...
Laura.
Laura, is that him?
It doesn't matter.
See you next week.
Next week it is.
I'm going to make sure that everyone knows exactly who he is.
This stuff's supposed to be strong.
Don't fight it. Just relax.
You really have lost it, haven't you?
You're just a man, Andrew. A sick, weak man.
What's going on?
And one day, you're going to wake up and all the pain you've caused is just going to come back on you.
Well, he's going away, Miss Nielsen, for a really, really long time.
Despite 3 weeks of searching, police are no closer to finding Andrew Earlham.
Honestly, Harry's a joy to teach. If all my students were as good as him, I'd have much lower blood pressure, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks very much.
Nice to see you. Sorry. You must be Mr. Earlham.
Andrew's fine.
Laura. It's always a bit weird when the parents call me Miss Nielsen. Have a seat.
Thank you.
So, look, the only thing is, this last week, it's like he's been distracted. He started the term really well, but he just doesn't seem himself at the moment.
Yes. It's... Tomorrow's the day his mother died.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Oh, why should you? It was 6 years ago now, but... It has a way of creeping up on you, doesn't it? Grief, I mean... When bad things happen... They don't go away, they're always there. Under the surface, like they're just... waiting for you.
First impressions, time of death consistent with what the watch shows, 6 this morning.
death was caused by a knife wound to the larynx, non-serrated blade. He'd have died instantly.
And is there any chance he could have done that to himself?
It's possible, but incredibly unlikely.
Well, then I'd best find out who did then, eh?
Gonna be late. Ah, even later than I already am.
Oh, are we not going for breakfast?
I have a job.
I couldn't have had you as my teacher. I wouldn't have got anything done.
That makes me glad he never had you as a student.
Would have been hot though, right?
And inappropriate and illegal.
Sure, there is that.
Still running late.
Still don't care?
I wasn't expecting this.
Oh, I was. I knew I was in trouble the minute I saw you.
I mean, that it would happen so quickly.
Oh, we can slow things down, you know, whenever you need.
No, thanks. You don't get out of it that easily. Right, they're actually going to fire me now, so...
Okay.
Looking good, Miss Nielsen.
Tuck your shirt in, Davis. So, our new book is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Who would like to read first?
Miss Nielsen, sorry to interrupt. There's some people to see you. They're waiting in the main hall.
Okay. Thanks, Jade. Do you mind standing in?
Laura Nielsen?
Yes.
I'm DI Karen Renton from the Metropolitan Police. This is DC Lawley. Can we have a word, please?
So, how can I help?
We found Andrew Earlham's body late last night.
Are you serious?
Someone slit his throat. A private pilot called in saying he might have seen something. By the time we got to the marshes, it was low tide and a gigantic pain in the arse to haul his body out of there. Do you want one? Gotta warn you, though, it's nicotine gum, so it's just like smoking, except it's really not like smoking.
When? When did he die?
Forensics are working now, but his overpriced watch got smashed and stopped at 6 yesterday morning, so I'm guessing 6 yesterday morning.
I thought he just run off somewhere. I mean, I assumed.
Yeah. Go on, get off.
Let me know if it's a boy or a girl.
Yes, boss.
Sorry about that. So, tell me, when did you last see Earlham?
You know, when I last saw him, I told the police.
A couple of days after he went missing, huh? Sale loft. I read the report. What about after that?
No.
You sure? Because I'm going to be asking everyone, your colleagues, your sister, your ex, Tom.
He moved to Manchester a few weeks back. We don't really talk anymore.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, if there's anything else you want to tell me, it would be in your best interest to say it now.
Am I under suspicion?
No, I'm just asking some questions.
He hurt a lot of people, not just me. 19 on those recordings alone. God knows how many more.
I'm not making any accusations. But you know what? When you think about it, he could have gone anywhere. And yet he risked his freedom to come back and find you.
Detective, I don't know how he died, and I don't care. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to class.
Hello?
Hello, it's me.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
I hope you don't mind me calling. I don't want to disturb.
No, not at all. What's going on?
I wanted you to know, your friend is here. At the house.
My friend?
Laura. I said she could get your things from the shed. This is okay. I'm sorry, I just,
Is she there right now?
What is wrong? Have I made a mistake?
No, it's nothing. It's fine. Really. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
How was your dinner?
Hey, I thought you were over at Mark's tonight.
Yeah, I left early. So, how was it?
How's what?
Dinner. You know, cracking up the salmon. Oh, I'm hungry. You right?
Yeah, sorry. That was the hospital. There's been an emergency. I need to go in.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be. Hopefully not too late. You're doing okay, aren't you? In life, I mean.
Why are you acting so weird?
It's just... Sometimes I need to know. It's a dad thing.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Love you, mate.
Yeah, love you too.
Carl? Carl?
Morning.
I'm off to work now. Gonna sleep in front of the TV again. You know, it would feel better if you slept in the bed for a change.
The discovery of a body yesterday on the Kent marshes has sent shockwaves around this small seaside community. Late last night, police made a short statement confirming that the body recovered has been identified as belonging to Andrew Earlham. Earlham is wanted for the alleged sexual assault of 19 different victims. But despite an unprecedented search, Earlham evaded his capture. And last night, this gruesome chapter in this town's history finally came to an end. Has a manhunt now become a murder inquiry? Much of this area has been sealed off and may be for some time yet. Earlier this morning, investigating officer Detective Cameron Renton was seen leaving the site. Can you confirm Andrew Earlham was murdered?
Sorry, folks. No comment for now. Apologies.
Morning. Police are appealing for witnesses to come.
I was getting worried. Woke up at 6, already gone.
Early bird and all that.
You seen this? Andrew Earlham. He's dead.
Good.
What's he even doing back here?
Who cares? When he feels good, right? And that piece of shit can't hurt anyone else.
Doesn't change what he did, though, does it? Should get going. See you later.
See ya.
But And it's clear from what I've observed, there's a very thorough search underway here. Trained officers are combing through every single inch of the marshes.
D.I. Renton, Rory Maxwell. Was told you wanted to see me?
Good to meet you. I'm heading up the Earlham murder.
Yes, I heard. To be honest, I was a bit surprised it wasn't someone local.
I'm not. I'm really good. Someone with better pay and a bigger office than the two of us thought it would be sensible, high-profile case like this, so I volunteered.
A friend of mine worked with you, Chapelhow. He told me about you.
It's not all true.
Okay.
I'd like you to help out.
I don't do murder cases. You run out of detectives back in the Met?
No, my partner just had a baby and I'm turning his absence into a positive. You know the case, you know the people involved, you know the area. Or I could just call your DCI and tell him that you're going to help me.
Huh. So some of what I've heard's true, then.
Shut the door, sit down. Earlham's Maserati was found parked up by the boat's house. Nothing of note we could find. No key in the ignition, no murder weapon, so not a lot of evidence. But plenty of suspects. There were 19 women on those recordings. Every one of them with friends and family. Every one with a reason to want Earlham dead. I've already spoken with Laura Nielsen. Next up.
Why him?
Because I said so. Come on now, Rory. I'm joking. Just check his record. I am not that bad, I promise you. No matter what your little friend told you.
Liam, hi.
Hiya. Look, I'm sorry to bother you. I saw the news.
Yeah. The police came to see me at school. They said he's been murdered.
Well, do you know what? If you ask me, they should be giving out awards to whoever did that.
I know.
Listen, you haven't heard from Katie, have you?
No. I've tried calling a few times, but she isn't answering.
It's just, I haven't heard from her in a few days, and it was her turn to pick up the boys, and she didn't show up. I know she's most probably caught up at work or something, and I'm just worrying over nothing, but...
No, I'm glad you called. I'll pop round and check she's okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey,
This is unexpected.
I tried calling.
I've lost my charger. Do you want to come in?
Finally get to see the place then.
Here it is. I was feeling a bit rough today, so I came home from work. I need to tidy up.
Liam called. Said you'd miss picking up the kids.
Shit! Oh! Fell asleep and didn't see the time.
He's worried about you.
Oh. That's why you're here. I thought it might be just because you miss me.
I do miss you.
But you don't forgive me. It's okay. I'm not sure I forgive myself either. I appreciate you coming around, but Liam doesn't have to worry. I'm really just not feeling well, that's all.
Did you hear about Andrew?
Yeah. When I saw it on the news, it was like the sun had finally come out.
The police came to talk to me, asking me questions when I'd last seen him.
What did you tell them?
The truth?
We're looking for Andrew Earlham.
What's wrong with that?
We have a warrant for his arrest.
He's not here.
Hello?
Larry, it's Andrew.
Oh, hey, Earlham. How you doing, you old tosser?
Yeah, fine. You?
Yeah, great. You're going to do plastic surgery. Do it in L.A. All happening out here. You picked the wrong speciality, my friend.
Well, my loss. So you're still out there, are you?
For another couple of months, yeah.
Right. There's a shame. I was going to suggest a game of golf.
Well, yeah, I can thrash you next time I'm back.
Yeah, next time. All right then, Larry. Let me know when you're back.
Sure, will do.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Yeah, cheers, Larry. Bye.
I already told you, he's at work. No, he's not. We looked. When I spoke to you last, I asked you about a particular night. The night that my partner, D.I. Vanessa Harmon, was sexually assaulted. You said your father was with you. And, son, I understand why you lied. He's your dad. You love him. But he is guilty. I've seen the evidence myself. You're lying. Oh, I wish I was. For this warrant for his arrest, they don't issue these without a damn good reason. So I'm going to ask you, if you know where your father is, you need to tell me right now.
He told me he was working. That's all I know.
Did he take his car?
No, he was working late yesterday. He's at the hospital. I mean it. I don't know where he is, okay?
House is empty. No sign of him.
Right. And when did... Is this his boat? I'm going to need to know where that boat is moored.
Let us in. We know you're in there. Miss Earlham! You need to move away from the door. We're coming in.
3,
2, 1, go!
Empty, sir.
Fucker.
It's me.
Andrew?
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Christ, you're all over the news.
Yeah.
Where are you? Actually, don't tell me. You shouldn't be calling me. You shouldn't be calling anyone.
I don't have a choice. I need help.
What kind of help?
When things started to get bad, I put a bag together. Money, a passport, my car key. There's more money in the boot of the car. But it's at the hospital where I work with my car.
No.
Ollie, come on.
It's the middle of the night. You want me to travel 7 hours from Edinburgh to put myself in a world of shit? I'll end up in a cell next to you. It's not worth that risk.
Look, I know what I'm asking. But I've helped you out before, haven't I?
Don't. That's not fair.
Look, it's simple. Get my bag, and that's it. All right? Then you'll never hear from me again. Look, there's no one else I can trust. There's no one else who understands.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll call when I'm on my way.
Thank you. Thanks, mate. Well, it's not right. That bitch walking around while I have to leave my son. This will destroy him. If she thinks she can do this and get away with it, she's wrong.
Ian, got 2 detectives here to speak to you.
Hello. DS Maxwell.
Yeah, Renton and Ian Davis.
I am.
We're here to talk to you about the murder of Andrew Earlham.
Okay. Would you come with me, please? Take a seat. There's plenty of them. How can I help you?
How long have you been seeing Laura Nielsen for now?
Oh, I don't know. About a month or so. In a bit of a whirlwind.
You're too serious.
I think so, yes. I'm fine.
You sure? Horrible.
You've come a long way to talk to me.
We're talking to anyone with a connection to Mr. Earlham.
Well, I never met the man.
No, I bet it made you angry, though, didn't it? When you found out what he'd done. Thought of him putting his hands all over her.
Of course. That doesn't
Is that
mean
how you felt about Alexander Slater?
That was 9 years ago. You do know what he did, don't you?
We do. We also know you put him in hospital.
So what were you doing 2 days ago, first thing in the morning?
I was here in London at home.
All right, you got anyone who can verify that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do know that we can check all your phone records, don't you? Bank records, track your movements, and if there's anything that links you to Andrew Earlham, anything at all, love you by the balls.
There won't be.
Look, I'm the one that Laura came to with those recordings. I had to watch them. I haven't slept properly since. There's not a soul on this earth who wouldn't understand if you went out to hurt that bastard.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with Andrew Earlham's death. You're looking in the wrong foxhole, detectives. I have some work to do, so if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sorry for disturbing you. Thoughts?
Well, hang on. Oh, it's D.A. Harmon. Nessie! How's officer training?
Quiet. Different.
I heard you're having a change of career as well.
Yeah, they've got me moonlighting for the murder team on the Earlham case. Just add it to my resume.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm calling, actually.
There's something you should know.
Can you open the door?
It's about Laura.
And Andrew Earlham.
I need to tell you the truth.
Renton and DS police have confirmed they are conducting a full and thorough investigation into the murder of alleged rapist Andrew Earlham, whose body was discovered 2 days ago on the saltwater marshes. Earlham was alleged to have carried out multiple rapes and sexual assaults spanning over many years, but disappeared 3 weeks ago, sparking widespread panic. This search residential
Hello again. D.I. Renton. We have a warrant to search your premises.
A warrant?
Yes, a warrant. It's a real page-turner, so you have a look at that while we have a look around. After you.
You don't honestly think you're going to find anything, do you?
We have new information.
What do you mean?
We know what happened at the boathouse between you and Earlham and D.I. Harmon. You drugged Earlham. You were going to set him up.
Well, if you know what happened, then you know I didn't hurt him.
Well, if you've done nothing wrong, you've got nothing to hide.
We need your car keys as well, Laura. We have to impound your car.
Laura, you okay?
Thanks to you, I've got police officers searching my house.
It was gonna come out.
We said it would stay between us.
It's a murder investigation. They need to know everything.
Why now? Are you worried they were going to come asking you some difficult questions?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I'm in shit for not reporting this right away. Just come from seeing my boss. I'm suspended until they put me in front of a disciplinary board. All right? I could lose my job.
How can this be happening again?
Laura, you'll be fine, okay? You haven't done anything.
What, you really think the truth actually makes a difference?
What?
Don't answer that.
Sarge?
What is it?
That's in the bedroom, please. In the drawer, sir.
Got it? Yep.
What are you doing there?
Oh, hi yourself. You were at the house when I woke up this morning. I thought you might need some lunch.
Thank you. It's a long way to come on your break.
Breathe the fresh air. Get away from the smell of disinfectant. You know the police were going to ask about what Andrew did to me. Carl, it wasn't my fault. And it wasn't yours.
I blamed you when I should have been protecting you. How is that not my fault?
He made me think it was a drunken mistake. He made me believe that I... Look, I better get back to work. Try not to get back too late, yeah? I'd like to actually see you.
She comes to boss.
You done then?
We are.
Good.
We're not done with you, though, Laura.
What do you mean by that?
We need you to come with us down to the station.
Why?
Well, we need you to explain why we've just found Andrew Earlham's car key in your flat.
I've never even seen that before.
I need you to get into the car. Please.
No, no.
Get in a car, Laura, or I'll have to arrest you.
I'm here. Yeah, okay. So, you need to go to the second floor. Once you come out of the lift, you need to take that corridor all the way around to the right. It's the last door on the right.
And you really think I can just walk in using your card?
Yeah, I mean, the system there is ancient. I mean, it's not even tagged with my name. You'll be fine, I promise.
I don't like this.
Look, do this, and I'm gone.
Out the lift, down the corridor, first on the right.
That's it. Once you're inside, it's 264. It's the last locker on the row of lockers on your right. I used a spare. My name isn't on it.
I'm going to have to report you for harassment in the men's locker room again. It's going to be a habit.
Sorry. I was looking for Dr. Jensen.
He's the major trauma call coming in. Surprised you didn't hear it.
Trauma team to A&E resusc.
There it is.
Trauma team to A&E resusc.
Shit.
Hey, we got a 16-year-old male, GCS 6, core body temperature of 34, with a compound fracture to the left clavicle. We need to get him tubed and vented.
Understood.
He threw himself up the pier. It looks like the current pulled him back into the pillars. And Katie, it's Andrew Earlham's son. Is this going to be a problem?
No problem.
Sorry, what do you want me to say? That I took his car key, drove him to the marshes, killed him, dumped his body, then left the key in my house? How stupid do you think I am?
All I want to know is how you came into possession of that key.
I have no idea. Someone must have put it there.
Okay, so, just for clarification, you're saying that someone broke into your home?
Yes.
And planted it there, right?
They must have. And they wouldn't have been able to do it if the police had given me proper protection like I asked for.
No one would blame you, Laura. The jury will hear just what kind of monster Earlham was. Now, you need to get ahead of this, tell the truth, explain what happened.
Nothing happened. God, I'm so tired.
Are you tired of him harassing you? Threatening you? Because a jury will understand if you were scared.
Of course I was scared. I'd be stupid not to be. He wanted to win at any cost.
And when he confronted you again, is that when you won? When you finally got a chance to fight back?
That is not what happened.
You know the marshlands, you're out there every day.
This is ridiculous.
2 days ago, you say you were at home.
Since when was that a crime?
Well, it's just that no one can verify that.
This is your chance to give your side, Laura.
I am not going to confess to something I didn't do. So, if we're done here...
Laura Nielsen, you are under arrest for the murder of Andrew Earlham.
Huh?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
You fucking joking?
If you'd like to follow me. This way. Good afternoon, Paul.
Good morning. This is Georgie.
This is Laura Nielsen, and I've just arrested her for the murder of Andrew Earlham.
Cheers, good.
Thank you.
Anything sharp in your pockets? Anything you have got, just stick it on the side for me, we'll bag it up. Put your arms out for me. I'll do your fingerprints now. Just step over here for me.
Can you take your shoes off? What? Shoes off.
What?
Oh, I don't know. We've just arrested Earlham's most prominent victim for his murder. Thought we might have discussed it.
Why?
Why? Because that's how things usually work. And there's a lot of people we still haven't talked to yet.
Yes, and we will talk to them while we check out her story. We see what she gives us. If you throw someone off balance, they start to drop things.
She's been through a lot.
Oh, I am well aware of that. But none of it means a free pass for murder. If she's a killer, she gets treated like one.
If.
I'm following the evidence, Rory.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, she will.
I'm sorry, I didn't know who else to call. I've been arrested.
What? But what happened?
They found Andrew's car key in my flat. I've got no idea how it got there. I thought you might know someone who could help me.
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay?
Not great.
All right, look, don't worry, okay?
It's been a while since I practiced, but I still know some people, okay? So I can make a few phone calls, get someone over to you tonight.
Then what?
Listen, they can only hold you for up to 36 hours while they question you and gather evidence. After that, they either have to formally charge you or they have to let you go.
Liam.
Hey, stop, okay? I know you didn't do this. Laura, they can keep digging all they want.
All right, but unless they turn up something proper, they're going to have to let you go.
I have no idea how that key ended up at my house.
But whoever killed Andrew's obviously covering themselves, aren't they? They're trying to frame you.
Who?
The guy had a lot of enemies, so take your pick. But listen, you will get through this, all right?
I promise you. You're strong.
Not really. I wanted Andrew to suffer. It's all I could think about. And when I found out he was dead, I was relieved that he couldn't hurt anyone else the way he hurt me. The way he hurt so many people and ruined so many lives. Prison isn't going to change a monster like that. There are some people who will think whoever killed him is a hero. But somehow, he's still doing it. Messing with my life. He's dead, and he's still playing games with me. I don't know who killed Andrew Earlham, but I'm not taking the fall for it. He's not going to ruin my life all over again.
Well, I think I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all. That's what these evenings are for, Mr. Earlham.
Like I say, Andrew's fine.
Andrew.
Oh, and, If you don't mind, please don't treat Luke any differently after what I've said.
Of course not.
And just be patient with him. He can be a bit stubborn, I know that. Always has to be right. He's like me, really. He has to win, no matter what.
I'm the same.
Well then, we've got something in common.
Yeah. See you next time.
If you've been affected by issues in